Hi, I'm Amy with ResidentRockstar.com, and I'm here with Luke from Azreal.
Hi.
And we're outside Summit Music Hall, and they just played a set. So tell me a little bit about your band for our viewers. Where are you from?
Our band is from Australia. We're from Australia, on the other side of the planet, actually.
I could have sworn it was Wales.
Yeah, no, we're English. No, we're from Australia. So yeah, that's kind of like the bottom of the rung when you talk about the Commonwealth countries. You know, you've got Canada and you've got Wales and you've got
the bottom.
Australia's like, well, we were.
That's like a destination. I feel
we were like a convict colony. So
yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why everybody wants to go there now.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful country.
Yes.
And it's very like America. It's not all that different, really. It's sparse. It's spread out. There's less cities. But yeah, we're from Australia. We're from Queensland, Australia, from the Gold Coast.
Nice.
That's where we're from.
So, and you're out on tour with Devildriver, the Agonist, Death Angel.
And
how's that?
Plague.
And Winds of Plague. That's right.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
It is amazing. It's our first tour of North America.
Congratulations.
And thank you. And so far, it's just been off the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been
so,
great.
where have you guys been so far? Can you remember?
Yes, I think I can. We played in Santa Ana, California for the first night, and then we played in downtown Los Angeles the second night. So the Observatory, and what was the second one?
You gotta pull out the laminate.
Yeah, pull up the laminate. What is it? Regent.
The Regent.
In downtown LA.
Nice.
Then we played the Ritz in San Jose, and that just went crazy. And then here we are.
In Denver.
In Denver at the Summit Hall, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
so,
great.
which is your favorite one so far?
Well, I loved them all.
Right.
I can't say that I disliked any of the shows, but actually, you know, it's our fourth show tonight. So we're starting to find our groove. The night before last in San Jose, we really found our groove and started to feel really comfortable. You come to a different country, it's your first time, you know, you're just trying to find your spot, you know.
Right.
So yeah, we started to find our groove now in the last San Jose, and tonight in Denver felt really good.
That's awesome.
So, and the crowd really loved it. You know, everyone's been loving it. Everyone's been super nice to us.
Yeah, the crowd was going crazy out there.
Yeah, the crowds.
You gotta love the Mile High City too. It's like one of the destinations of North America now.
Yeah.
So
It takes a bit of getting used to. The air here is really thin.
Yeah.
It's actually really hard to breathe.
Yeah.
For people who's used to like humidity and heat.
Yeah.
You come to a really cold place that's hard to get air in. So yeah, I've been cutting laps of the blocks and jogging and trying.
Yeah, you gotta keep up. If you come up here and stay for a little while though, when you go anywhere else, it's like cake.
Yeah.
It's like you should come train here.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
For sure,
It's right
so.
up there, so it's great.
What else you guys got going on? You got an album? What do you have? What's in store? What's new? What's happening?
Well, our album that we're touring on, Premonition, right now is we've had it out for a little while in Australia, but no one in North America's heard it. So we're touring on it, you know, because we think it's a strong album, and a lot of people think it's strong too. So we're pushing that, and we're pretty much just dead set focused on the tour. Getting it done really well and doing the best shows we can. Straight after this tour, you can expect another album and some more touring.
That's awesome.
That's our focus, is to bring out new music and keep touring.
So is this what number album is this? How long has your band been around? I mean, because people should know about you already, right?
This is our second full-length album.
Okay.
The band was established about 10 years ago.
Right.
We've gone through a few lineup changes. We did an album in 2012 called Better Dead with our original drummer, but pretty much the lineup as it is now with a different drummer. Slightly more, we call it the Blue Album. It's more like introverted, sort of more cruisier. It has elements of thrash, but Premonition is a thrashy groove album. So yeah, so 2 albums, 2 full lengths.
Nice.
Premonition's actually our second, but yeah, it's the album that we're here to sort of push. You know, it's the songs we're playing.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like 10 years is good. A lot of bands start really making it around like 5-10 years, like in that kind of time stretch.
Someone said to me early on in the piece that it takes 10 years to become an overnight sensation.
Yeah.
You know, and it stuck with me, and it's funny that on our 10th year, you know, our 10th year of not playing shows, but of actually, you know, creating the band, here we are in North America touring with, you know, the likes of Devildriver and Death Angel and Winds of Plague and the Agonist. It's just, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's surreal, right?
Yeah, it does feel surreal, and everyone's just so nice to you, and everyone's so cool, and so that just, you know, just having us feel comfortable is paramount to us playing really, really good shows, which is what we feel like we're doing at the moment.
Yeah.
We feel like we're playing killer shows and people are loving it. So, you know, it's all a lot of factors that come in together, you know.
Right.
So far so good.
Yeah, and it's not just a bunch of fun and drinking and playing shows, right? It's a lot of hard work. So, like, I mean,
it's more hard work than drinking.
Yeah.
And playing shows. Yeah.
So, like, tell me some stories about how you got to this point. Tell me, like, some good story that you want to tell me about your career so far as a musician.
Well, we did. I mean, obviously, making albums is a big learning curve, right, as a musician, as a band. One of the hardest parts, I feel like one of the hardest parts of being in a band is everyone aligning their expectations. So if it's an album, if it's touring, like touring in Australia, you know, you just fly. If you drive to places, you're going to be driving more than you know.
Then you're playing, right?
Like, you've got like 5 cities.
Isn't there a lot of desert?
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of area between. So you can drive the east coast of Australia and do a little tour, but that's only like 5 or 6 shows max.
Yeah.
You know, if you do the whole country, that's a long, long way for like nowhere near as many shows as what you might do in North America. So yeah, like planning a tour or having a successful tour or writing an album, having a successful album, they're all sort of character building, you know?
Yeah.
They're parts that you learn to get along with each other. Especially writing an album, it takes a bit, you know? You don't just jump into a band and all of a sudden everyone's awesome, right, and everyone's playing rad shit and boom, and magically you've got an album written. It's a lot of hard work, it's a lot of getting used to each other. So they're the parts of being in a band that, you know, they're
it's like a family.
Yeah, it is, and it's a character building hell trip, basically, is what it is.
So do you guys all like live around each other in Australia? Do you live close and stuff?
We live within 5 minutes of each other.
So you don't have to do the like internet recording bit and all that stuff.
We've got our shed. That's awesome. At home, our jam shed. Nice. That we practice in, with all our posters on the walls and all our shit always set up, and we share with a few mates bands, and we just, it's awesome, you know, we always go in there, we just walk in there, we do our thing, we write, we practice, we drive home, takes us 5 minutes to get home. So nice. And we've had that for a lot of years. That's
a good solid part of it, right?
Yeah,
just having a good jam space to
having
hang out,
somewhere comfortable and being comfortable with each other. And like I said before, aligning your expectations of the band. If one guy thinks that you're going to be rock stars and one guy just thinks that you're going to be a garage band forever, then there's a disparity there, because the guy who wants to be a rock star is ready to, you know, spend all his money or fucking go out there and go hard as a band. The guy who just wants to be in a garage band probably doesn't have a job or a car. Right. So you've kind of got to find this balance where if you want to be a successful band, you got to have people that want to work hard, they want to be in a band, and they're not just getting drunk all the time, you know, they're not just seeing it as something fun, even though it is something fun.
It is definitely fun.
We do it as fun, you know, we always cracking jokes, and
it's definitely got to be something you love, right? And you said, it's not all partying all the time, but the partying is definitely a good part of it. So it's definitely a highlight of the evening after you get done with everything. You gotta
sort of
have
relax
some fun.
a bit. Yeah. I'm a sucker for that. Just have a few drinks out.
Yeah. Watch the altitude out here, huh?
Yeah.
But tell me about your album. Like, what's it about? How many songs are on it? What do you want fans to like know about it, besides listen to it and buy it?
As far as how many songs are on it, I think it's 8 or 10 songs. I think it's 10 songs. I think there's 10 songs on it.
Yeah.
It's called Premonition, and I wrote the lyrics for it. I'm the vocalist.
Right.
The Premonition thing is kind of about sort of having foresight about maybe what we do, how much we consume, what we allow corporations to do to our landscape, to different parts of our planet, you know. It's about sort of thinking ahead and going, all right, you know, what damage are we doing by the way that we live, you know, things like that. Like maybe just being conscious of what we consume and what we do, because that's important to me, you know. Like I try to think about what I'm doing and not just mindlessly live in some sort of fairyland.
Right.
I try to, you know, I love science. I love looking into things. I'm a little bit anti-religious because I just feel like, you know, it holds us back. I feel like we should be progressive.
Right.
So the album, as far as the lyrics on the album go, it's sort of about like come on, you know, we can all live awesome lives, and we can sort of maybe get along a little bit more with each other and with our you know, our atmosphere, our landscape, all the things around us. You know, we could sort of be live a little bit more in harmony with things and not be so destructive.
Right.
Because I mean, that's just greedy and ignorant. It just feels ignorant to me. It feels greedy. So that's what the premonition is, the foresight, like going, I can see where this is going. Maybe we should pull back a little bit and not worry so much about money and all those sorts of things, and worry more about, you know, what we're doing to each other.
Right. I think that's a good point of view.
Yeah.
Is it, what is it like in Australia compared to North America? Are people, I mean, do you guys have the same problems? Like, are people wasteful? Is there lots of pollution? Is there, I mean, what's going on there that's kind of triggering those kind of lyrics, or is it just a state of the world in general?
It's different. Like, our government is useless when it comes to, like, you know, climate change or anything like that, or maybe like renewable energy. Our government is not real good. Our government is, you know, basically just all pepped up on corporate interest. But I think the people, like Australians in general, are pretty good. I mean, we have recycle bins everywhere, you know, and lots of people have solar on their houses, and maybe it's not for, you know, the environment. Maybe it's more for them economically to save money, because I mean, we pay a lot for like food, alcohol, petrol, you know, all the necessities of life in Australia are a lot more expensive.
You have to import a lot of stuff, don't you?
Yeah, but we export a lot too. So I mean, it's hard to say. I feel like, you know, we export a lot of stuff that we don't need to, just like anyone else. We're kind of just like you guys in the sense that we get most of our shit from China and we export all that good stuff. But I think a lot of people, I mean, in Australia it's really, really hot. We get a lot of storms. So I think slowly people start to realize that, hang on a sec, why are we getting these massive heat waves? Why are we getting earthquakes?
Why is it 80 degrees in February?
Exactly. So yeah, I think it'll take time. Hopefully we've got enough time. Yeah. You know, but I think the mood is starting to shift. People don't feel like, oh, you know, fuck you, you're different, you know, because you know, you stop preaching to me, go away, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's very similar. If California is like a big Gold Coast or East Coast of Australia, it's very similar. Everyone's quite, you know, you get similar sort of people there.
Yeah, so Colorado, and I hear Colorado and California are a lot alike, only we have mountains instead of ocean. Yeah. So I hear that, but I also hear that everybody in Colorado is a lot nicer than anywhere else in America. So
everybody in Colorado is very nice.
It probably has to do with the legal weed. I think that has to do with it.
Yeah, that's been a spin out. You go to
everyone's like, yeah.
We go to Walmart and it's like everyone's super happy.
Yeah.
It's like, especially in Charlie, like, hey.
Everyone's super happy. Yeah, it's great around here. What else do you have going on? Anything else you want to tell me about?
Well, we'll have a new album coming out and we'll have some more touring going on.
You gonna come back to America?
We're gonna come back, yeah.
Did you have any problems getting into the country? Was it hard, or?
No, not really.
Our government's kind of fucked up right now too.
Yeah, all governments are fucked up, right? But,
pretty much. Oh. We're gonna get censored.
Yeah. Whoa, swap.
No tweeting.
Yeah.
Well, like a drone.
Yeah. It's shooting at us. Yeah, darts. They're gonna like.
It's okay. There's stormtroopers on there. They won't never hit us.
We didn't really, most of the band, but our drummer Chris, he for some reason, like, he's, you know, you come through customs here and you gotta put 4 fingers there, and then you put your thumb, and then you put 4 fingers and then your thumb, and Chris's thumb didn't work. His thumb didn't work, so he got fucking pulled aside. And
they literally scan your thumb.
They go like this, 4 fingers, and then your thumb. They do your face and everything. They do that in Australia now too. It's all electronic.
What is that, Total Recall or something? And they do that shit.
Yeah, scan your eyeballs, check your implant. Yeah. And yeah, so Chris got held up for 2 hours. Oh, so the rest of the band, Jimmy, our guitarist, was on a different flight, so he flew out, and the bass player Scotty and I, and Scotty's wife Corinne, who's our merch girl, that we're all just sitting there going, fuck, like, we've got this big pile of fucking, you know, all our luggage, and he didn't come down for 2 hours.
Holy shit.
But apparently he had a whole lot of Australians, and something was going on with Australian passports. So he was just, we were just like, and the lady from the airline, she came down and she was like, oh, is your friend Chris Dennis? And we were like, yeah, that's our friend. Where is he? She was like, oh, what's the name for customs here? I can't remember. It's like 3 letters. I can't remember, in LAX. But like, they've got him. They've got to interview him, and we're like, fuck, like imagining, you know, slapping on the gloves, and he's just. I was like,
I just did 3 body cavity searches.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, I was like, best outcome is he, like, because we call it, he went wombat, which is like a weird looking creature. I don't know if your wombat looks like. It's got no tail. Looks fucking weird. Yeah. So like he wombatted in customs. You know, I've got stickers I didn't claim. And anyway, and we're like, best scenario, he got like a cavity search, and we'll have to be like, oh, you got a cavity search. But he didn't. He just got held up. 2 hours later he came down, and here we are. So we made it. But we had a little bit of a problem, but nothing major.
It's gotta be nerve-wracking though, I mean, to be going through customs and stuff.
Because, you know, the media in Australia is like, oh, all these people couldn't get through, and some kid from Sydney couldn't get through, and everyone that, you know, that I spoke to before we left were like, oh, hope you get through, better shave your beard and stuff like that. And yeah, and even when we got to like LA and Denver, they're like, yeah, they're funny with beards. People are funny.
What is that about? Like, everybody has a fucking beard right now. Like,
my fucking beard.
That's strange.
Yeah.
People are strange.
I think they're just staring us up, really.
Right. They're just trying to work you up.
Yeah, Australians like to give people shit, so we get it back.
Americans like to do that too, I hear.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. You're learning that.
Well, right on. So where can we find your music? Tell us, like, website, MySpace, Facebook, whatever.
Azreal.com.au. You can find everything you need there. We're also on Facebook. We've got a big cartel. We're on Bandcamp. We're everywhere online, and you can find us on iTunes if you want to buy our music on iTunes. We've got both albums are on there. Otherwise, you can come see us at a show.
For sure.
Because hopefully that'll make you buy our music.
There you go. Yeah, they were really good.
You can get the hard copy of Premonition.
I liked it.
At a show. Good.
It was good. So now you can also find them on ResidentRockstar.com now. Exactly.
Yes. And we will be tagged in that.
Awesome.
I imagine. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.